What's up in the web? This is your boy, Mr. Keep It a Buck 100, man. Airplanes flying over my motherfucking house while I'm trying to record, G. I'm gonna get this video out. I think the ponies and the devil don't want me to get this video out, man. They made it so super hot when I'm trying to do a video. I couldn't do it on StreamYard Live because of the, StreamYard was acting up. StreamYard came back to me saying you's a good customer. We're gonna give you some off your bill and hook me up with some other shit. I'm like, cool. That's why I love you, StreamYard. You keep on communication. Then the homies come by, talking about can they get the candy bar? No, nigga, got the game fucked up. Don't get no motherfucking candy bar. So man, that was a lie. But nah, man, it's been hot. I'm gonna go empty the trash. Shit, motherfucker, lose it. It ain't like the Vegas heat. I can stand the Vegas heat because that shit dry. You go outside, you just turn straight sweating and go straight to the shower. And like I said, nigga ain't drunk no alcohol in 2 days. It's gonna be 3 because it's about to be another hot day tomorrow. But Friday night, I'm gonna be on that Japanese whiskey. But fuck all this shit. Let's get on. I've been knowing Puerto Rock for a very long time. He ain't been knowing me. I have had a couple of battles with him, back and forth. I have won a lot of them. So let's get with this good old man Puerto Rock. Let's go.
Case in point, or a recent conversation or tweet, not conversation so much, but a tweet from a new development studio. They started out with 4 people, and I think they grew over time, where they're trying to kick off a new game called Quantum Era. And from their official account, it states, "We will have a couple of gameplay videos lined up to show off as soon as we can announce everything. We have started looking into optimizing the game for Xbox, but it is definitely going to take a bit of time, unfortunately. Quantum Era has been made to be played with the PS5's extremely fast SSD. The Xbox SSD is quite a bit slower, and so we are going to have to change things quite a bit to make up for that difference of speed." Now, they're just...
The difference of speed is a couple of motherfucking CUDA cores. How fast does SSD? You didn't make this video when that Ratchet and Clank is playing on motherfucking old ass hard drives. Don't play good, but it's playing. Come on, Puerto Rock. Come on. They was fanboying. That's why they got the smoke. They were fanboying, just like you do.
Telling you, you got developers who are actually making games for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series console, and they are telling you an issue that they're going through, but they are telling everyone that they're going to overcome that issue just from a different way. Now, we clearly see these two consoles have their strengths and weaknesses, right? One being 12T, FLA, full RDNA, whatever, and the PlayStation 5, which is factually has a better architecture with SSD. They chose a
better architecture with SSD? What kind of smoke you smoking? What type of drugs you smoking? Your CPU bottlenecks your damn graphics card. Come on. The PlayStation SSD is bottlenecking and making it slower. And with a variable CPU. Come on, G.
SSD, and they create an architecture that capitalizes and takes advantage of the speed of the SSD with the compression techniques. Right?
Oh man, see, I didn't know I was a tech dude, man. This dude's not a tech dude. Anything that you compress and you uncompress, you lose data. You do. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the original one. It's like if you ball up. Sometimes it's like, say you ball up a bag and then you reopen it up and you keep on balling it up and reopening it up and balling and opening it up. It's going to eventually. It's going to get. It ain't going to be the same. Come on. Talking about they compression, nigga, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
But of course, in concubine fashion, right? You got the attacks the shit talkers just...
Motherfucker, they came after us first. We didn't say nothing to them. See, you want to go jump, you dick riding motherfucker? Oh, Moby Dick looking ass nigga.
Instead of just saying, all right, we're going to see how this plays out, instead of learning, all out rage and coping and seething from the concubines and attacking the developer, calling them fanboys. Keep in mind, they're making a game for the Xbox. They even said that they're going through issues, but they're going to figure out a way to...
We don't want that shit. That shit gonna go wood on the Xbox. We don't want that dog shit ass game. You over here parading for a dog shit ass, fake ass Doom game.
Make the game run good, so that way it's a good experience on Xbox, right? But of course, again, just madness and craziness that the studio had to come back and say, we want to set the record straight. That answering a question, honestly, was in no way us bashing Xbox for anything. All we did was point out the current issue that we have come across and that we will have to spend more time to fix it. A different platform may require different solutions. Nothing wrong with that. We will not release the Xbox version until it is ready and want Xbox fans to be able to enjoy the game experience and quality as much as PS5 fans. Also, the gameplay footage being thrown around is 2 years old. Was running on UE4. We are now on UE 5.2, and the game has changed and vastly improved since that footage. So of course,
that's after they got dog walked. The Xbox community dog walked them. They was sitting there right there. They was actually liking PlayStation fans' tweets. After they got dog walked, they got mollywopped, got beat down, got hit with the people's elbow. Come on, Porter, cut this bullshit ass shit out, man. Who's defending that bullshit?
These stands, you know, they going around damage controlling. I even had one on my timeline showing the image and be like, hey, yo, Porter, don't be misleading your fans. Look at this image. And he just showed the image. And of course, because fans don't know, I told you on my channel I have the Glimmermen. They are out there, and they will call out BS.
The Glimmermen? Who the fuck you think, nigga? You a part of a secret society or something? You ain't no secret society in this bitch. Come on, you got the Glimmermen. I got the Glimmermen. Like somebody's supposed to be scared of you. Like you a true Mason or somebody. You a GD Vice Lord or something. That shit, a motherfucking gangster disciple and shit. Motherfucking Latin King. That shit up.
They took that image he showed, but they showed the full scope and showed that it was from a YouTube compressed video from 3 years ago. And they called him out. And he hasn't showed up since. It was real nice and quiet. No reply. You see? Now there's a problem with all this concubining and corporate slaving. This is not even corporate slaving. They're just straight concubines, right? Because at least a slave, chances are you're forced into that. But being a concubine is a choice. You're choosing to be second class.
So what the fuck you think you are then, pony? What the fuck you think you are? Come on, who the fuck you think you are? Come on.
Right? But there was a time where developers can say what they want about their consoles based on their experience and their knowledge, and it was received generally by everyone. Now, of course, you still have the people butthurt, right? But the vast majority across the board was like, all right, let's see what you got. For example, during the PS3 era.
Motherfucking social media wasn't even on top like that. Why are you crying about your bottleneck PS3?
Gabe Newell,
play on that cell shit.
Well-known developer. Did not waste no time going at the PlayStation 3. Says right here, Valve's Gabe Newell, PS3 is a waste of everyone's time. In an interview on Edge's blog, Valve's Gabe Newell doesn't mince words when describing his disdain for the PS3. I think PS3 is a waste of everybody's time. Investing in the cell, investing in the SPE gives you no long-term benefit. There's nothing there that you're going to apply to anything else. And then he goes on.
Thank you, Gabe. Fuck that old raggedy trash ass cell processor. Nobody didn't want to sit there and go do all that shit. Everybody else was running on AMDs. Sony decided to go do their own little bullshit, and and came back. You over here crying. Why are you crying about some shit that happened years ago?
Complete trashes. At one point, he even said that Sony just need to start over, just do a do-over. And this was like 2 months into the PlayStation 3 gen. Just stop selling the PS3 and just relaunch a new PS3. Do a mid-gen refresh. What up?
As he should. As he should.
Just give it all up. But they didn't stop there. Right? You had others. This article from 2011. What, about 5 years after the PS3 launch? And still, PS3 still a pain in the ass for developers.
Because they don't want to fuck with that cell processor. Why would you fuck with a cell processor where everybody else is using AMDs? Why? They're already using an architect to build games off of. Everybody's going down the line. They wanted to go down the wrong path of unrighteousness. And Microsoft and Nintendo and finished it.
Pretty much the whole gen, developers had issue. But it didn't stop. EA, this is a huge developer. The CEO at the
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
time. EA continues to face challenges with PS3 development. This is 2012. We're talking, what, 6-7 months away from the PS4?
Why are you crying about some old shit we're talking about right now? I ain't trying to keep this video too long. You're gonna piss me off.
Because PS4 came out, no, I'm sorry, the PS4 came out
this shit
for the PlayStation 3 version. So they had a choice. Launch all versions to include the PS3 at the same time, but the PS3 version, and just launch the 3. And it impacted, the owners of the PS3. But the developers spoke out on that. So that way, it wasn't their fault. It wasn't the developer's fault. Sony was the one that created this. Sony made this monstrosity. So why should everyone else take the blame when Sony made that decision? Take responsibility for the beast you created, and beast not in a good way.
So you want to get mad at Microsoft for what they did with the Xbox Series? All right, let's check this shit out. The PlayStation 5 got 10.28 up to variable, where Microsoft is at 12.15 fixed. That's telling you right now that it's more powerful, it's more stable. Let's get your facts straight. You want to come with this? Y'all be trying to fish for these miracles out of this system. You got a system that you can buy out the store. All them systems you buy out the store. Come on, you crying about issues and tissues. For what? You outraged over what? I'm gonna even turn my man. Let me see if I turn my man up. I'm gonna crank it up. I'm gonna turn my man up real quick. Let y'all hear this. Let y'all hear my man talk about this shit. Think I'm lying?
We've already heard a ton about the super fast loading speeds on both next-gen consoles thanks to their SSDs. The Xbox Series X's SSD has a raw throughput of 2.4 gigabytes per second, while the PlayStation 5 more than doubles that to 5.5 gigabyte per second raw. So you might expect the PS5 to beat the Xbox in every test by a wide margin, right? Well, hold on a minute. Both booting the consoles cold and waking them from sleep are faster on the Xbox by a few seconds, and even when it comes to loading games, the consoles trade blows. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, loading a game from the menu was a bit quicker on the Xbox, while in Dirt 5, the PlayStation 5 pulled ahead by a slight margin. And of course, if the game needs to connect to an online service before dropping you back in, that's going to inflate the load times no matter what console you're playing on. If you're loading a game from a console sleep state though, the Xbox is always faster, at least in our tests. It seems that the faster SSD on the PlayStation 5 might be being bottlenecked by its slightly slower CPU, meaning that in almost every backwards compatible game, or games that aren't optimized for either system's I/O architecture specifically, the Xbox will likely load faster. And that's without even mentioning the Xbox's Quick Resume feature, which drops you right back into the action instead of into the game start menu. It is sorely missed on the PlayStation 5.
Oh, shit. It was saying right there. Can I preach right now? My man Linus just preached to you. Right there, Puerto Rock. Right there. Right there. What you got to say? I get you all the time. I ain't gonna go through your whole video. Y'all go support Puerto Rock 77. Y'all want to support him, man. It's your boy 100. I'm gonna keep it, man. What am I? Shoot. About to cut my hair and everything, man. Get ready for work and shit. And man, I'm gonna upload this video, G. Shit, Xbox has no games. It's back on Saturday, 8:30 Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern. Y'all check us out. We the rawest motherfucking late night Xbox podcast around. We don't care. We don't care. And we're not dummies like the other ones. We're not dummies. We sit there just because we like to have fun. We might have a little potty mouth. So what? Ain't nobody paying us for this shit. This your boy, Mr. Keep It a Buck 100. I'm out this bitch.